Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer, and I'm joined by Melissa Belzer. We road trip from Iowa to Arizona. Day 2 of our trip back from Castle Rock, Colorado, all the way home to Anthem, Arizona. And we made this snooze fest mistake of falling into the Enigma trap. It's just not driving music on our long road trip.
Yeah, it's too slow.
Click.
Too slow for driving.
Click. Yeah, definitely. And as it gets dark, it's going to be a definite
It's going to get booted
on that. We've got enough daylight. Obviously, it's hitting us very strangely. We have enough daylight to do 1, maybe 2 more podcasts, and then we'll be shut down for the rest of the drive home.
Yeah, probably. All right, so we can. Oh, go ahead.
So let's pick a topic. We can do those.
We can finish the list of.
Yeah, we can do those afterwards. Let's do something different first and
one?
finish with that.
Okay.
And it's those 2 because I found more. So it does those and it goes to the next
Okay,
page.
so switch to something else.
Yeah, we can just come back to that.
Drop that. What if?
What if?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna play a game of what if. Because road trips are all about car games. So this game is called What If. So what do we got?
What if cars could talk? What do you think ours would say right now?
It would probably complain about the fact that it's so filthy. For sure.
It's so dirty. I need a bath.
Yeah, it would be very pretentious because it's a Lincoln.
Yeah.
So it'd be complaining about that.
It'd be snooty.
Your car would be complaining that you don't drive it fast enough.
Yep.
That it's not feeling its full potential.
It will. I'm going to figure out how I can track it. Put some 100 octane in it. Boom. I'm going to find out how much that costs because I really want to do that. All right. What if our car suddenly shrank to the size of a toy car? How would we get home?
How would we get home?
We can't hitchhike, so I don't know. We're going to have to walk for a little ways first.
We're walking. We are, drive time wise, we are about 3 hours from home.
I don't think Uber would take us that far.
A little bit longer.
Taxi would be expensive. Uber would be expensive.
So I think we're 200 miles, about 200 miles from home right now. So we're looking at...
That's all? I thought it was more.
Yeah. It's about 200 left.
Okay.
So we're about 200 miles from home, 20 miles a day.
That's a long time. That'd be a problem.
I mean, we could do way more than 20 miles a day, but it's hot. Because right now it says it's 91 degrees out.
Yeah, that's hot.
So 20 miles a day, and you probably got to do the walking at night as well.
Yeah, which would not be good in Arizona.
Now, did it shrink before we were able to get it probably shrank before we were able to get anything out of it. So all our belongings and everything are in here. And the other problem is my wallet is in the center console, so we would not have a way to call a cab, nothing.
Yeah, it'd be trouble.
It'd be really bad times.
Yeah. What if we could only communicate through song for the rest of the trip?
We could probably do it.
We could do it.
We could probably do it.
It'd be ridiculous. But
and there probably would be some awkward pauses going on.
Probably. Because you got to think of what you're going to sing. Yeah. It's more complicated than talking.
It definitely is. And then you're like, if you're trying to think of the song, and the problem I would have is I'm so bad with song lyrics.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
There's nothing that 100 Men on Mars could ever do.
Well, yeah. Does that mean we're just singing I think I said this before. This was on another list. I think you'd have to come up with lines that would say what you're trying to convey. So yeah, I think that's the way I would say that.
Yep.
Okay. What if every time we stopped for gas, our car demanded a snack too?
That'd be kind of fun. I wonder what a car would want. You imagine if your car is only fueled by Cinnabon? As well, it's like, okay, I need, because this needs premium.
Yep.
So I need, say, 15 gallons of premium and a Cinnabon.
And a Cinnabon. That would get more expensive.
Yeah. And the fact that it's talking to you about it. Hey, when you go inside, can you get me one of those fountain drinks, with the ones with the ice in them.
Big gulp.
So like a big gulp? Yeah, one of those. I wanted poison style though. I want a little bit of everything in it.
Nice. This I wish was for real because it would actually be slightly funny. What if our GPS had a personality and gave really sassy directions?
Oh, he definitely would have chewed us out because we have made
a couple of wrong.
Yeah, well,
where are you going? You passed your exit back there.
Okay, one of the times for sure we just drove past it.
Cause it didn't tell us.
No, I'm saying time before that.
Oh.
Because I drove by it and
yeah,
I used the authorized vehicles only to turn around because I felt I was authorized to do it. And then the other time, we had no service where we were, and I think when it caught up and had service, we were
that might have been okay. I think that's what we figured because I'm like, it didn't tell us. It didn't
how did we go from 12 miles to it to we missed it 12 miles ago?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was all kinds of messed up.
Yeah. This would be weird too. What if our car could transform into a boat? Where would we sail first? I mean, I guess if we're just saying if it turns into a boat and we get it somewhere, where would we want to take it?
Someplace tropical. So any tropical island will do.
Yeah,
I'm not too picky, are you?
No.
So it's tropical island, and yeah, I'm good with that. Like, pick a tropical island. Any.
That could work.
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Yeah.
No issues on that. I don't want one that has snakes on it or anything like that. I want a tropical island with none of the nasty stuff.
I don't know if that exists. I don't know enough about all that.
Hawaii doesn't have any of that stuff.
Okay, then Hawaii would be great.
Yeah. You okay with that? It's tropical island.
All right.
That'd be a long sail, though. Just a tad bit of a long sail.
Just a tad.
I'm sure somebody has done it.
I don't have any idea.
Other than in olden times when they had to fight pirates and whatnot.
Olden times.
Yeah. You know, like the 16 or 1700s. Olden times.
Olden times. All right. That's funny.
One more and we'll switch to the compliments.
What if every billboard we passed was written specifically for us? What would they say?
What would they say?
If every time we passed a billboard, it would be saying something to us.
It would be all motivational stuff all the way through. You got it.
Traveling.
You can do it. Keep going. You're
almost
awesome.
there.
So yeah, it would be all stuff like that. Up ahead, a copper. Nothing but a copper. Treated you like my own kid brother.
All right, so you said that's the last one. You want me to switch back to the compliments?
Yeah,
one?
switch to compliments.
Okay, there's 5 left of those.
There's actually more because I asked you.
Oh, that's
more.
right. You said those were more. Okay. If you were any more charming, people would start paying you just to listen to you talk about the weather.
I mean, I've actually met people like that. That's a good one.
And you just want to listen to them talk, no matter what they're talking about? You just want to hear their voice?
There are some people, but usually they have a
voice,
British accent.
Charming?
Yeah, usually they have a British accent. It doesn't matter what they're saying. You're okay hearing it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Some people have a smooth British accent. It's good.
Oh, if they got, they're so charming, like Southern hospitality style.
Maybe.
So they got some. You know, a lot of times there's a good story attached to it, and it's an accent I'm down with.
Yeah.
And you know, and if something doesn't work for them, they just bless their heart. Bless their heart.
You have the kind of wit that makes stand-up comedians take notes. That's
That would
pretty
be
hardcore.
great. That would be awesome. Just tell somebody how great of a sense of humor they have.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that.
Yeah. Comparing me to a comedian? Yes. Your karaoke skills could make even your shower head give a standing ovation. That would be awesome.
I feel like when I'm in the shower wailing away to In Excess, anything from the Listen Like Thieves album, that's how I feel, that I should be getting a standing ovation. But if I turned around from the shower head and saw my bathroom full of people, that would be disturbing. But if the shower head wanted to do it...
Just the shower.
Okay, that would be weird, but, you know, that's okay too.
Okay. You must have been a wizard in a past life because everything you do is pure magic.
Nice. Take note, Harry Potter.
Yeah. Your ability to remember all those random facts is like having Wikipedia with a personality.
We met some people like that.
Yes.
They do have the facts. You have to actually be very careful with those people because you can get down a rabbit hole and you're like,
Yes.
I just asked them what time it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that can be good or bad.
Yes. Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Your laugh sounds like the melodious jingles of 100 tiny bells.
Your laugh sounds like the melodious jingles
Of 100 tiny bells.
of 100 tiny bells. Okay.
You can parallel park better than a robot with a laser-guided system.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a skill. Your cooking skills belong on a cooking show for extraterrestrials.
Wow. So your cooking's out of this world.
Yep.
Nice.
That's just a less corny way to say it, I guess. You have the charm of a mythical unicorn at a rainbow convention.
Okay, say that one again.
You have the charm of a mythical unicorn at a rainbow convention.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a magical compliment.
There's just a few more on that page.
Your dance moves could make even statues groove.
Nice. Mine can't.
It's okay.
You know, it's one of those things, though. It's like I would be okay taking dancing lessons.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, it'd
So
be
we
fun.
put that on our to-do list.
Dance lesson.
You can put that in the suggestion box for management and see what they say.
Okay, I gotta remember all these suggestions I'm supposed to be putting in. You give directions better than a GPS with a PhD.
Nice. Throwing out the abbreviations.
Yeah.
And one more.
Your sneeze is more musical than a symphony orchestra. That's not a thing. But okay.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah. It's not the last thing, but okay.
No, but it's the last one on that page.
Yep, then we've done
So
that
that's
page.
cool. Yep. Yep. As we are in Arizona,
Yep.
on our way to Flagstaff to take your youngest child grocery shopping.
Yep.
I will knock out my walk of the day while you're doing that, and then we'll head down to see the dog.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap up this episode. So if you like the show, like, share, comment, leave feedback. I guess that's the same thing. Review,
Yeah.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Let's go to dadsrealswag.com for kick-ass shirts and apparel. And until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.